So today we're going to be learning how to weld. First thing, you definitely want a something flammable to wear. Especially like this raincoat right here, because that'll melt to your skin when you're welding, and you'll know then you're on fire then. So that's the main idea behind it. Second off, you're going to want the dirtiest metal that you can possibly find. So this is nice and rusty. Today we're going to be welding two of these together in a lovely fashion. So basically, dirty as you could possibly get it. I'll set it up and I'll show you. And just a rule of thumb, when you're welding, you want a lot of flammable stuff on your table too, like paint, paper, and just odds and ends, so you know, like, hey, if my table catches on fire, I'll be able to see that flame. Okay, I got it all set up. We're going to be welding this today, these two pieces. It's actually for the New York Bridge, which is a thing, by the way. It's a very crucial, important part of the bridge. So we've got the wire, the welder here, right there, my chair. The tip, get it as dirty as you possibly can. And then you always want about, that's not long enough, you always want about 8 inches of wire hanging out of your thing. So then, you get the best weld possible for your welder. So I'll turn on the welder and we'll get her going. Just some tips. This is the face of the welder right here, right? This is the volts, basically the heat. You always want it all the way up, like as high as it possibly can go. And actually, the thinner the metal, the higher the heat. It's just like a rule of thumb. Then you want your wire speed at about 8, pretty high. And then, just like an easy tip, you want to be looking actually like directly into the light of the wire when you're welding. So like that, pretty much. So you want, about that much, and like that, yeah. So about that much wire at all times. About there. Well, I changed my mind. This is probably for the better. So I'll get the camera set up. We'll get some good shots of very, very pristine welds. Yeah, as you can see, those are pretty good welds, I would say. Let's see the aftermath here. That's obviously very strong, and that'll work very well for the guys in New York building this bridge. Another rule of thumb. So if someone says, "Hey, let's hook up gas to your welder," they mean gasoline, like in a bottle. You're supposed to douse the welder in it, and it makes such a better weld. It's not even believable. This weld would be like laying pancakes if I would have just dumped gasoline all over it and the welder. So that's just a rule of thumb. Usually you dump gasoline on your welder. So yeah, here's our final product. You might want to put some paint on it to clean it up. But I'm gonna be holding up cars and buses every single day on the New York Bridge. So now you know. That is pretty much the basics on how to weld. Kind of a pro. I've got about 36 years of experience now welding. yours won't be that good the first time you do it. But after a while, you'll get the hang of it. It takes about 37 years or so.